Put an invisible zip in or use a roller foot on special fabrics and it makes life much easier. This invisible zipper and roller foot set will suit short, long and slant shanks, so virtually all sewing machines. The first thing to decide is whether you need the short, the long or the slanted shank, and having made that decision, you can tell by the shank that's holding your other foot on, so you can see which one you need. And then you put it onto the back, you glide it on with the platform on the back on the top of the foot, glide it in, and then you fit that with the screw going through the loop there in the same way as you'd fit your regular foot. Just tighten that up with the screwdriver, and then I want the needle to be in the centre, so I'm just going to slide it along so I've got the needle nicely in the centre there, and I'm ready to put in my zip. I've pinned the zip so it's to the right side of the fabric, and I've pinned it so that the teeth are along the seam line, which I've marked with a fold. I've got a nice generous seam allowance, so that will be folded like that, and that will be the right side, and you won't see any of the stitching on the right side. The aim is to have the teeth running along the groove in the foot there. So I lower that down, and then the needle will stitch nice and close to those teeth. You get as close to the bottom as you can, reverse stitch to lock. That's the first side done. The stitching is right underneath the zip teeth. So I just do that up to show you. That's turned over, and that will be the right side of the fabric. So that's one side done, so no stitching on the right side at all. It's now ready for me to stitch the other piece of fabric to the other side of the zip tape. And when I've done it, what you end up with is a lovely seam. You can't see any stitching at all, and the only visible bit of the zip is the pull at the top. Use this invisible zip and roller foot when you want to insert an invisible zip, or when you're sewing over fabrics that otherwise won't feed smoothly.